Hi everyone, my name is Orçun Yılmaz. I am student in Bilkent University. My department is Electrical and Electronics Engineering. And today I will demonstrate my Physics 102 project with visuals to you. First of all, the main purpose of my physics project is to understand the behavior of the multiple capacitors in a circuit. And I will contrast the values that I found and the theoretical values. Firstly, I use these formulas to calculate the needed values through the experiment. And I use one power supply to charge one of my capacitor. And I used a multimeter to measure the voltage across capacitors. And I used three identical same capacitors which are 100 microfarad. Three different conditions are observed through the experiment. First case is this photo. Two capacitors are connected to each other and the values are calculated. And in the second case, three identical same capacitors are connected in parallel and values are again calculated. In the last condition, capacitors are connected to each other like this. At the beginning of this experiment, I charged the capacitor with power supply and the potential is 20 volt, as you can see. And after this step, I connected the charged capacitor with an uncharged same identical capacitor and measured the voltage across the capacitors. As you see, they are approximately 9.5 and 9.4. With these measurements, I calculated the charge and compared it with the theoretical values. As a result, I observed that they behave like they are connected in series. In the second case, I connected another identical uncharged capacitor in parallel to the circuit and measured the voltage across each capacitor. As you can see, they are approximately 6.1, 6.1 again, and as you can see, 6.04. With these measurements, I calculated the charges and compared them with theoretical values. As a result, it is observed that capacitors behave like they are connected in parallel. In the third case, I disconnected the third capacitor from the previous circuit and linked it in series to one of the capacitors and measured the voltage across capacitors. They are approximately 8.1, 4.1 and as you see 4. Afterwards, I calculated the charge and compared these findings with the theoretical values. As a result, I observed that first capacitor having 8.1 volt potential is parallel to other two capacitors, but other two capacitors are connected in series. As a result, I witnessed different conditions and understood the behavior of the multiple capacitors in a circuit thanks to the calculations, measurements, and theoretical values. So it is the end of my project video. Thanks for the listening.